Getting a second cat sounds like an amazing idea. Your cat gets a best friend, you get another adorable kitten, and everyone lives happily ever after. Yeah, no. This is Sim Sim. Before we got a second cat, she lived a very peaceful life. She had her food, her humans, her entire house, and no one to bother her. And suddenly, Sim Sim's quiet, only child life had been discontinued. Which brings me to the first thing I wish I knew before getting a second cat. Please don't just throw them in the same room and think, oh yay, they're gonna be friends now. Because that's not what happens. Cats can be very territorial. And suddenly putting a stranger into your cat's territory can stress them out. A much better way would be to introduce them slowly. Start by keeping them separate and letting them get used to each other's smell through a closed door. Once they're both comfortable, let them see each other safely from a distance or through a barrier. Then you can move on to short, supervised time together. And only once they're comfortable with that should they be allowed to hang out freely. Basically, make sure you let their behavior decide whether you move on to the next step or not. There's probably a piece of furniture in your house that you would very much want to remain alive. Yeah, you're gonna need a couple of these because your cats think otherwise. Oh! The first time I saw this, I genuinely thought it was over. Apparently, it's just their bonding time. I know, it's weird. So how can you actually tell if they're playing or fighting? Here we can see that Sim Sim's just letting Muffin be because she knows that she's a baby and then she comes over to bother us. And here, they're both taking turns fighting each other and smacking each other in the face. So they're playing. Usually, when you see cats fighting, you'd see them hissing or screaming. When you first get a second cat, there's one easy mistake that people often tend to forget. The new one is tiny. She's exploring, doing something ridiculous every 5 seconds. Meanwhile, your first cat is watching you replace her. Okay, obviously you're not actually replacing her, but bringing home a new cat is a change of routine and territory. So make sure to still give your first cat quality time alone and a place that's hers without the new cat constantly being involved. Because let's be for real, Sim Sim probably doesn't want a sister, she wants a restraining order. And don't punish her for hissing at first, she is just uncomfortable, give her some space. Something else I discovered is just because you're getting another cat does not mean you're getting the exact same animal. Getting a second cat definitely came with a few things I wasn't prepared for, but honestly, watching these two become sisters made all of it worth it. Sim Sim!